So the Galaxy Z Fold 7 was recently released at the low price of $2,000, but somehow, just 2 weeks after its release, I found a used Z Fold 7 on eBay for only $1,400. And mind you, the next cheapest used one was $1,700. So in this video, we'll unbox the phone, test it out, and try to figure out why it's so cheap. Now guys, we have to start with the listing here because there are multiple suspicious aspects to it, so let me explain. Okay, so first of all, the seller has 6 of the same used phones available, all in the same listing, which of course is strange, like right after launch. Also, the photos were taken in a car, which personally I've seen people do in the past when they're like trying to list something immediately after doing a local transaction, so I don't know, just odd for a $2,000 phone. And last but not least, the seller has a Telegram number as their eBay profile photo, so like, man, let's see what's inside. And inside of here, we got another, what is this? Dude, it's the phone only? There's no box or anything? Hold on. Wait, what? I mean, here it is inside of the Ziploc bag, and wow, I mean, it looks like a Z Fold 7, but why is there only a phone here? What happened to the box 2 weeks after release, man? This is so strange. All right, so top screen here looks pretty good at first glance. Got a few fingerprints, which I would assume is from the guy taking photos and holding it up like this in his car taking photos, and yeah, looks pretty normal at first glance there. I don't see any scratches or anything, which is good. Obviously, I don't want a 2-week-old phone to have scratches on it. And then here on the back, the 3 cameras look pretty good. Don't see any scratches or smudges or anything. And you got the nice glossy back there. I mean, look at the top and bottom. Those look good as well. I don't see any like dust or grime in the ports. Now, opening this up, we'll see what the inside of the screen looks like. And yeah, that looks pretty good. It's got a little bit of a smudging and stuff, like somebody was wiping it down, maybe. Not sure what that came from. But anyways, as long as it's not scratched up, and I don't see any scratches at first glance. So yeah, that is a good sign. Let's go ahead and fold it back up though and try to turn this phone on and see what happens. All right, so turn it on here, and one of my thoughts is like, maybe it's a fake phone, but man, if this is a fake phone, like a fake Temu phone, they did a immaculate job of replicating how this thing looks and feels. So I gotta say it's probably real at first glance, and let's go ahead and start this thing up, and I guess just sign in and start there. Now, of course, we can transfer stuff from an Android or an iPhone, but I wanna set it up manually because I don't wanna link it to really any of my personal stuff because, you know, a little bit sus. We'll just try to connect to the Wi-Fi network next up here, see if that works. Okay, we're connected up, and next we'll connect to a mobile network, which we'll do later. I'm gonna try to connect to either my personal line or my business line and just see if that works, because that's where I'm really suspicious. Like maybe this phone maybe it fell off a truck and then was sold. I'm not saying the guy that sold it to me did that, but it fell off a truck somewhere and got sold, and maybe it's reported as stolen now, so I don't know. That's just a theory here, but let's go ahead and keep setting this thing up. Okay, finally all set up here, and I got signed in and everything through Google and Samsung, and we're here on the home menu, and that looks pretty good at first glance. It's a change of pace using a real, actually good phone. This thing is like $2,000, so it's a great phone so far. Now, guys, let's go ahead and open this thing up and see if the inside screen works. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Man, that's so funky opening this thing up and seeing basically a tablet in here. I don't use these folding phones all that often, so this is just a far cry from what I usually use, but it's awesome. Oh man, that's so sick. And I mean, so far so good. The inside screen's got amazing brightness. We'll go ahead and flip to the outside again here and see how that brightness looks. And actually at this time we can test out our face unlock. Yo. That works. And of course the sound works, as you heard some ring-a-ding-dings. But guys, let's go back and test out the cameras next up. We've got some pretty fancy settings on, of course, on our $2,000 Samsung Galaxy here. So let's test those out. Yo, I can see a little too much detail on there. That's a little too much. Okay, that looks great though. Flipping around, we've got the 0.6 zoom, really, instead of 0.5. All right. Back camera works with the 0.6 lens, the 1x, 2x, 3x, 30x, whatever it is, and they all work great there, so no problems there yet. And next up, we'll try out the internet and do a speed test here and see how that works. All right, so speed test. Also, I should mention that the time is wrong. I'm in Eastern. That's Central. What the heck? Whatever. I'll try to fix that later. But looking at our speeds here, we have 5 gig Wi-Fi, so this should be. That's close enough. It's definitely working. Let's go ahead and try out YouTube next. We always try YouTube, see how the playback is there. I imagine it's going to be perfect here, but we'll give it a go anyways. First thing that pops up is a live jelly cam. Ooh, check out the volume buttons. Make sure those turn down. I'll go ahead and flip this to the side, and yeah, sure enough, works perfectly. Great, just amazing. Let's go ahead and open this inside up as well. Get a full view of this live aquarium. I mean, look at that. Look at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Isn't that what you guys wanted to see here in this YouTube video? This is so goofy using this size of a phone, man. I don't know what to say. You even got the split keyboard here. That's kind of sick. And of course, got to try out the Subway Surfers, and it loads in like 2 seconds flat, which is not surprising for a phone of this caliber, and it looks amazing. It's Subway Surfers. It should run fine, but you know, we've seen a lot of phones run Subway Surfers pretty poorly, so wow. Wow, that was pretty poor on my part. Let's go back and try out some more stuff here and see what else is going on with this phone. So next up, I think it's time to take a look at these settings here and take a look at the history of this phone, trying to kind of check out how this thing was used. So we'll start with the battery and see if we can get a battery percentage or see how much this thing was used in the past. Okay, to be honest, I thought it would give me like a battery health percentage or tell me how many battery cycles this thing or charging cycles this thing has had, but I don't see that here. I haven't used a Samsung, to be honest, in quite a while, so nothing there. But next we'll check out our storage here. We should have 256, and sure enough, we do have 256. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that matches up. Let's go to About Phone and see what it says here. So it's phones Z Fold 7, Galaxy Z Fold 7, that matches up. The model name looks correct there as well. Okay, now next up we have something interesting here. So I'm checking out the Samsung Care Plus, which I believe is basically like Apple Care, similar idea. But it says it's not covered. We have 60 days left to sign up, and I think that 60-day window starts when you buy the phone, or at least activate the phone, or like turn it on at all. So that tells me that this phone hasn't been turned on or like signed in at all or booted up. That's interesting to know. We'll keep that info in mind. Also, we're on Android version 16, One UI version 8.0. Those both sound correct. And now in terms of a network, it's supposed to be unlocked, at least according to the listing. So let's check out our SIM card status here, which says nothing available, which I guess makes sense for not having a SIM card inside of this thing. So we'll have to try that out here in a minute. Yeah, I mean, other than that, everything is really working as expected. You close this thing up, it works fine. It folds to the, or changes screens to the front here. The back again looks very good. So guys, let's go ahead and I'm gonna try to transfer my eSIM to this phone, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, well here's my first question. I'm trying to transfer my eSIM, and when I go, let me just show you what happens. So you go to SIM Manager, you go to Add eSIM. I have an iPhone, so I'm gonna do Transfer eSIM from another phone, and then click down here, Transfer through a service provider, which is for iPhones. And it only gives me the option of T-Mobile or other service provider, and this phone's supposed to be unlocked. Now I have T-Mobile personally, but my business line has Verizon, so I was gonna try Verizon, and I click other service provider for Verizon, click US, and it kicks me back, almost like I can only do T-Mobile in the US. Let me actually go back and let's just look up this IMEI info and search it online and see what pops up. Maybe it's blacklisted, maybe it's only for T-Mobile. Let's find out. Okay, so just trying T-Mobile's website, it does indeed say that my IMEI is fully compatible with T-Mobile's network, so that matches up with what we saw on the phone as well. Okay guys, well after a lot of finagling, I finally added my IMEI info from this phone to my Verizon account, and in like 2 seconds, this eSIM ready to add thing popped up. So let's press Add eSIM and see what happens here. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it is working. I don't know why I didn't say Verizon on that one screen, but we'll let this finish. Okay, guys, we're rebooted here, and it still shows no network there. Let me check out the SIM Manager and see what it says. Now it says no service provider. What? Yeah, try to make a call since the phone's not registered on a network. You can only make emergency calls. What? It just said it was adding, and now it's just not working at all. Really? Oh, wait. I see some bars now. Hold on. Maybe it's working. Oh, hype. I see ultra wideband 5G. Let's go. Hold on. Let's try a speed test here. Run it up. Hype. Let's go. Okay, so now I'm even more confused. Why is this working on Verizon, although the phone said it wouldn't? Or maybe that's just a glitch in the software. I don't know, man. This phone is weird. Yeah, that's for sure working. Let me try a phone call next up. Yo. Yep, that's definitely working. Just called myself. All right. Well, maybe. Hold on. What? It just went away. Okay, now it's back. That was weird. Never seen that before. Well, guys, I would try my T-Mobile eSIM on this thing as well, but it's kind of a pain to transfer. And as we saw earlier, the website does say it's fully compatible. So I'm really confused in this whole phone. I don't know why it was so cheap, why it actually works, how this guy had so many used phones, how this guy has so many used phones without the boxes 2 weeks after launch. Like, something suspicious is going on here, but I mean, it works, so I'll take it. So guys, if you want this phone, I'm gonna list it down below on my website, so go check it out because I'm not gonna use it. I have my iPhone already that I use, and I don't need to spend $2,000 on a phone. So guys, check that out. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know down below what you think the situation with this phone was, and check out the suspicious iPhone I also bought from eBay that was really sketchy in the same kind of ways, but it was weird. Go check it out.